I'm Heroes23, you're joining me for Vampire Girl Chapter 5. You and Asher step out of the mirror and find yourself on the bank of a river at night. Next to you is the same mirror as the one in the mansion, standing tall near the flowing water. You stand up and see a beautiful full moon outshining thousands of bright stars. You squint and see a second moon, this one in a crescent. Whoa, so this is hell? We don't call it that. Welcome to the Isle of Inferno. Huh. What? You're not impressed? No, I just imagined something different. Fire, brimstone, tortured souls. You know, hell. Isle of Inferno. Whatever, Isle of Inferno. I'm just surprised is all. It's actually... I can't find the words. Boring or beautiful? This place is amazing. Seriously, it's probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's like I stepped into a fairy tale. Sounds to me like you're finally embracing your destiny. I wouldn't go that far. I'm just a sucker for a full moon. Or two. Moonlight reflects from the dark water of the river ahead of you, peacefully flowing through the land. Underneath the water, something emitting a pale light. It twists and shifts with the tide. What are those glowing things in the water? Those are moonfish, a native species of the Isle of Inferno. They're incredible. It makes the whole river seem magical. Asher smiles, but gently motions for you to join him in the front of the mirror. He waves his hand across its glossy surface. The mirror's reflection fades as the colors swirl to the motion of his hand. A map begins forming on the mirror, inky lines surfacing from shimmering depths. Come, Ari, you must find your bearings before we depart. Wow. You walk over to the mirror. It traces the boundaries of 7 distinct kingdoms with a large castle in the middle of the map. The Isle of Fortuna. Okay, so apparently reading's hard today. I don't know why. The Isle of Inferno is broken into 7 realms, each ruled by one of the princes. The king oversees them all, collectively. I have a realm, and so do each of my brothers. You understand? Yeah, 7 princes, 7 realms, 1 king to rule them all. I get it. Yeah, we've all seen Lord of the Rings. But I am wondering, what are the area beyond the kingdoms? Oh, Lion King, here we come! You point to the center area of the map outside of the 7 kingdoms. Who lives here? Asher quickly waves his hand over the mirror, removing the map. He grunts, suddenly sour with disdain. Outlanders. Outlanders? What are Outlanders? Dangerous monsters called the Fae, and that's all you need to know. Asher takes a moment to yawn and stretch. When he reaches his arms up high, you see a flash of muscle at his waistline, as his dress shirt and suit and jacket are tugged up by the motion. I will be taking you to the High Castle, your new home. It sits in the middle of all 7 realms. Are we walking there? My heels are digging into the mud. I was sort of picturing a spooky obsidian castle rather than a squishy riverbed. Don't fret, princess. I never walk anywhere. It would scuff the Armani shoes. The map made High Castle seem kind of far. So how are we getting there? Wait, let me guess. Tandem bike. Streetcar. Giant bird. Your pet eagle is going to swoop down and fly us up to the High Castle. Stop being ridiculous. We will be traveling by boat, of course. You demons really need to stick to one means of transportation. You're creaking behind you. You turn around and see a small boat floating slowly along the river. The boat quietly halts near you. It's empty. What? How did that get here? It's charmed to appear before us and take us anywhere we need to go. Charmed. Simple magic. Great, so there's magic now. And before you're a wizard, Harry. You have a great many things to learn about this new world, Ari. The sail is lifted on the boat, a seemingly perpetual gust of wind carrying it anywhere. Ooh, nice. You hesitantly lift a foot onto the boat. It creaks as you step on, adjusting to the weight. The second you both pile in, the boat departs from the shore, pushing downstream by an unseen force. The sail rotates and the boat carries you with the current of the river. Excellent! You should reach High Castle shortly. Are you feeling okay? Does your anxiety and the cause transgress to boats as well? I have no idea. Not a lot of boats in Portland, so this will be a first for me. If I get seasick, I'm blaming you. So let me get this straight. There's magic here? Like real magic? Yes, wielded it carefully, of course. Wow, I mean, the contract seemed magical, but I didn't even think about what your world might be like. Can you use magic, Asher? Anybody can manipulate a spell once it's been cast, but demons are unable to cast magic. So who can cast magic? The Fae. Asher suddenly falls silent. You look at him confused. Are you okay? Why did he fall so serious? There's more here. Push for more information about the Fae. Seems like you're holding back on me. What's the deal with the Fae? We are at war with the Fae. They live in the Outlands beyond the kingdom. They are responsible for the deaths of many of our people. I feel like you should have advertised this to me before I signed my life away. Why didn't you mention the Fae before now? Because you are part of this war, Ari. Well, I am now. If I'm gonna be queen, I guess I need to... No. Even before you swore the contract, you're involved. You see, there's a prophecy told within our kingdom. It promises that something will reunite the Seven Kingdoms and lead us to peaceful resolve with the Fae. I believe that something is you, Ari. Some believe the prophecy to be nonsense, others believe it to be gospel. What we know for sure is that you play a meaningful role in this, that the contract your mother forged was destined to change our world. We must learn what that meaningful role is. Do you understand? This is a lot to take in. It's clear, but I don't like it. I get what you're saying, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. This wasn't part of my contract. The contract only said I needed to marry one of the princes and live here. It never said anything about a prophecy, saving the world, or whatever. Why is all this getting dumped on me now? I'm afraid I don't have the answers you seek, Ari. I only know what I've seen. For now, it is best for us to just stick to the contract. You mean contract? And let fate guide us. Proofreading is hard. Wah, 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 wah. The boat suddenly slams to a halt. If you know that theme, let me know. You fall towards Asher as he quickly catches you. Careful! Are you okay? I'm fine. What was that? You find your footing as Asher investigates the front of the boat. He peers down into the dark water. It looks like the boat's stuck on a tree. It's fallen over and embedded into a riverbank. We'll need to fix this ourselves. Come. Asher smoothly swings his body off the boat and onto the riverbed. Not a hair out of place. He extends his hand to help you off the boat. No, I don't need to be coddled. I appreciate the demons have such good manners, but I'm capable of getting off a boat without help, you know. God forbid someone be a gentleman in any of these books. Holy shit. You feel your heels press into the wet, muddy ground. Asher walks to the front of the boat and places his hands on the lower hull. What, no magic spell to fix this? Demons have no dealings with magic, remember? No, the solution requires nothing more than some elbow grease. Asher shrugs and scoops up the boat as though it's as light as air. He holds the entire vessel at arm's length from himself, trying to spare his wardrobe from the mud. He's standing in water. Who wrote this? Oh, that's right. We'd have to go back to chapter 1 for the I speak of myself 4 times in intro. His arms and shoulders are tensed and defined, but he seems completely at ease. Carefully moves the boat over the tree, the hull dripping wet as it swings past. He gently sets it back down to the water. Wouldn't it have just been fucking easier to lift the goddamn tree out of the way? Oh my god. Oh man. He looks over to you with a roguish smile. See? Easy as... His face suddenly turns cold. The hairs on the back of your neck. Net? Stand up? 4 times in this chapter alone. Proofread, mother... Hurry, look out! You feel the man's arm swing around your neck. The man yanks back, choking you. The arm squeezes, cutting off your hair and sending tears to your eyes. A wet cloth is packed onto your mouth and nose. Try to scream. Your nostrils burn from the chemicals soaked into the rag, and your head twinges with pain. Get away from her! She runs to you before getting tackled by some other men. He picks one of them up by the throat and tosses the man into a tree. 2 more men grab Asher and wrestle him to the ground, the knee of his prized suit sinking into the mud. You dig your nails into the meaty flesh of the arm around your neck and try to tear into it. Panic, I don't stand a chance. I don't know what to do. I just don't want to die. Keep squirming, trying your best to break free. You feel his grip tighten over your neck. Your eyes go blurry, your energy quickly leaving your muscles. This is just like that last time, when they injected me with something. I need to stay awake. Make a break for it. You shove the man away from you, giving you some space. You will all your remaining energy into your legs and sprint towards Asher. Asher is fighting off more men. He is powerful, each of the demons. Prince's moves are smashing bones and sending thugs flying. Hurry, head back to the boat now. Another assailant comes running at you from behind. He pounces at you, tackles you to the ground in an instant. He pins your arms down, the motion tears your dress, and you can feel cold mud on your side. You squirm to break free, but he presses his weight atop you, as you can hardly take a breath. The chemical in your system has finally become too much to bear. Your eyesight starts fading. You see the man pull a knife from the back of his belt. He raises it high, ready to end you. You close your eyes, bracing for the attack. Suddenly the howl of a wolf breaks through the clearing, echoing loudly through the air. Baron, who colored you? I'm serious. I know. But who colored you? I'm not doing it. I'm not in the mood. Oh. Oh. The entire scene freezes. A chill settles on the breeze. A white wolf barrels onto the scene, and the man holding you down is his target. The wolf lunges at you, sinking his teeth into the man's neck. Wouldn't it lunge at the man on top of you, not at you? The man reels back with a gurgling moan and falls to the ground. A tall figure rides on horseback towards you, entering from the same direction as the wolf, his face too far away to make out. You try to rise up, and instead you hit the cold, dark ground. You hear the clash of steel swords and hope the rider is winning. Your head swims and your vision fades. The darkness pulls you under. Several hours later, you feel yourself stir. You feel your cheek resting on the softest silk pillow imaginable. The feeling returns to your fingers, and you twitch them slightly. Your head pounds with the same dull thud as the last time you were attacked. So basically what you're telling me is these assholes who keep attacking us are just that. You open your eyes and find yourself in the lavish bedroom of a large castle. The stone walls are adorned with fine decorations, blazing torches, and a warm light fills the halls. Silken sheets gently caress your bare feet as you pull yourself up from the center of a massive bed. You look out the small open window and see both the moon shining bright in the night sky. Huh, good, you're up. Ender stands out from a plush chair and brushes dirt off his coat. His body language is casual, but as you process how the strange man from the hospital has now saved you twice in 2 worlds, you notice he's grimacing awkwardly. You? Nice nightie. I mean, it's held together by a string, but alright. I can't believe Finn is here, on the Isle of I keep wanting to say Fortuna. What the hell? Isle of Fortuna. Oh, the Fortuna event. Oh, yeah. I don't know why my mind keeps going back to that. Court of Nightfall, basically. Confront him. What the hell are you doing here? Are you a demon? Yeah, I am. And where am I, then? High Castle. After the attack, Asher and I brought you here. The bed suddenly shifts as the large white wolf from the riverbank hops on your bed. He huffs a lazy bark. Boof? Really, boof? God, whoever did this wolf is just shit. I'm serious. Come on, chapters. Your heart stops for a moment. The wolf looks at you, his eyes stone cold. It's the wolf from before. He killed a guy. Do I want him on my bed? Is it safe? The wolf saved your life. The big guy is the reason I'm still here. I'm happy I can say thanks. He's been asked to keep you safe. A task he was more than proven to accept. I hope you aren't scared of wolves. Baron won't harm you. I'm not sure if I've ever seen one before today. You take a minute to relax, staring this fur-covered killing machine in the face, considering how you feel about him. He's actually kinda cute. I think he's a good boy, all things considering. Only pat Baron's giant head. He's larger than any dog you've ever seen, but you hope wolves also like belly rubs. He lays down close to you, drops his head, his eyes begging for a scratch behind the ear. You oblige. Thanks, buddy. Finn, I need answers. What are you doing here? In truth, I am the Prince of War. He picks up his arm. He picks up his arm. Is his arm detachable? And also, what the is up with this carpet on the floor? Oh god. Alright, keep your shit together. We can do this, Locum. And yanks down a sleeve, revealing a unique demon mark similar to Asher's and the one on your own forearm. Wouldn't it just be he raises his arm and yanks down the sleeve? I actually can kind of see something out of that. I like an art. I can actually see something in it. So you're... Yes, I'm one of the 7 princes of Hell. Asher's my brother, and the Isle of Inferna is my home. Before you signed the contract, I was tasked with keeping you safe. We had reason to believe your life was in danger. It seems we were right. Then, accuse him of misleading you back on Earth. I can't believe you lied to me since I've met you. How could you keep this from me? It wasn't easy, but I couldn't let you just know who I was. For your safety, I needed to protect you from the shadows. The Fey Outlanders are sinister with their tricks. I couldn't trust anyone on Earth knowing who I was for your own safety. So you're the Prince of War? That's correct. My brothers and I are princes of each deadly sin. Okay, who's the Prince of Lust? I mean... I see. So what's Asher's sin? Asher's the Prince of Pride. Ah. Well, I can't say that's surprising. Yeah, he does not hide it well. You throw the heavy covers off you and jump out of bed, eager to find your bearings in the new place, and also the Prince of Lust. Hold on, guys, I'll be coming here. I'll be coming into the book real soon. But as your toes hit the cool floor, you look down and realize you're in pajamas. Finn, did you change my clothes? Your dress was dirty. I thought Asher was going to have a heart attack when he saw what happened to it. And you are wet. With the risk of hypothermia, I felt it necessary to dry you off. Not cool. That is not okay. I don't care what crazy demon world I'm in. Do people not know what consent is? I didn't do it to violate you, Ari. I only wanted to keep you safe. I promise you, Princess, anything that happens between us will have mutual desire. Plus, appropriate measures were taken. Appropriate measures? What does that mean? Well, undergarments remain. Oh my god. Finn shifts his weight from one leather-clad leg to the other, and you step closer to him, your head reaching chest height on his tall frame. Baron hops over next to you, his head gently nudging your knee. The deadly wolf sits close to your leg and looks up, waiting patiently for some head pat. You oblige, Baron pants with a smile, appreciative of the free love. Finn watches. He seems intrigued by how Baron is acting. Baron typically hates strangers, but it appears he has an interest in you. So wait, how does all this work? Me and the princes, what's going to happen next? You're to spend 1 month with each of us. After 7 months, you'll make your decision and marry your chosen prince. So my mom's soul doesn't stand a chance of being freed for at least 7 whole months? How is that fair? Finn shrugs. A lock of his shaggy hair falls into his face, and he shakes it back into place. I didn't make the contract. If I had, it might have been more reasonable. Since you're awake, you should probably get dressed. Asher's waiting outside. Finn turns to leave. Hey, Finn. He stops at the doorway and turns his head back, your eyes catching his over his shoulder. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'll keep quiet. Oh, nothing. Never mind. Takes a moment to look at you and making sure you're okay. He turns to leave. I almost don't want to get out of these PJs. I've never felt a fabric this soft. Luckily, Asher didn't give me any guide lies. For how to dress, so I can wear whatever I want. I'll go with... Did you pick up this outfit from the local Goodwill of oversized, over plus size? Holy shit. Oh, I'm sticking true to this. Oversized and... Jesus, what? Man, I could fit into this shirt. Something chic and modern. Oh, Lord. All that does is remind me of the outfit from Starstruck, I'm serious. Something comfy. You head out of the bedroom through a large wooden door. Baron follows, prancing along behind you. Hey, it's the house of Mr. Devil. Finn and Asher chatting in the hall. You approach, feeling butterflies and seeing the 2 supermodel-esque men waiting just around to escort you. Are you ready? Not yet. Before anything, I'd like to see my mother's soul. What? Why? She's doing just fine, I assure you. I need to know that she's comfortable, Finn. Told me she's stuck here for 7 months. I'm not doing a thing until I know my mom will be okay. We don't have time for this. You will make time. Asher sighs and claps his brother on the shoulder. Finn's arms are crossed. And mother's soul is held in this very castle, Fenris. It shouldn't take long. Finn rolls his eyes, and you wonder what happened to the softer side of him. The one who saved you back on Earth. Fine, but be hasty. We need to hurry. The 3 of you begin walking down the hallway. Baron shuffles along behind you, staying close. You turn a corner, more torches leading the way. On the wall is a large portrait of a distinguished-looking man. He has long white hair tangled over gold armor, fit for a king. His demeanor is stone-cold and serious, yet somehow familiar. Who's in the painting? Father, King Lucian. As the name rings out, you see Finn's eyes sharpen. You remember what he said at the hospital. His father is dead. He was a strong leader, fierce but always fair. Finn scoffs at the notion. Fair to you, maybe. Stop pretending like he was an idol. Our father is dearly departed. Have some respect. Wow, they're really going at it. Should I intervene? Keep to myself. This is a family matter. I'll let them hash it out. You keep walking, your eyes to the floor. We will discuss this later, brother. Now we've come back to the Cursed Prince. Finn shakes his head and you all step through a strange passageway and drop into a forlorn part of the castle not updated with modern decor. Oh, and this is where you're keeping your mother's soul. Cool. Here we are, the most ancient wings of the castle. This is where souls are kept. Such a pity the charms on it keep us from sprucing up the place. Asher unbolts the eerie metal door and swings it open. Think about your mother and she will come within view. Peer into the room and only see inky blackness with a few small details barely discernible in the dim light. Ethereal, glowing bodies flit past as if drifting on the breeze, but you feel no wind. I need to think about my mother. Close your eyes. What do I think about? Favorite memory. I remember Saturday mornings as a young girl waking up with the smell of waffles. Like I said, she wasn't out of the ordinary. See, she did this often. Running down the steps, seeing your mother holding a plate of breakfast with the biggest smile on her face. Sit at the table, her hand on your shoulder, you feel her kiss on top of your head. Hot tears run down your cheeks. After a moment, you open your eyes. Your mother is lying on the floor, but she's transparent and wisp-like. Her eyes are closed. She sleeps in peace. She doesn't appear to be in any pain or anguish. She is in sort of a stasis, comfortable, safe, and unaware. She will remain this way. You have our promise. Satisfied? You nod, choking back a sob. Mom wouldn't want you to cry over, especially not in front of royalty. Asher closes the door and locks the bolt again. You turn around and see Finn leaning against the bright, cheery wall that lies directly across from this strange installment. Are we done? Dean is waiting for us downstairs, and he's extremely annoying when he gets impatient. Oh, Dean! Is Sam with him too? And if you don't get that, you haven't watched Supernatural. Who's Dean? Oh, there it is, Prince of Lust. Oh, the Prince of Lust. You'll be spending your first month of the contract with him. They've already set up a prince I'll be living with. I don't have a say? I've never met this Dean guy, so I have no idea what to expect. I should tell them I'd rather not. Can I meet him tomorrow? I mean, I just got here. I'm afraid not, Princess. We are already behind schedule, and Dean is anxious to meet you. I have places to be, unless you have already forgotten the word war, Asher. I'm the commander of our armies. I can't waste time with a princess and prophecies. This is important, Finn. Father asked us to follow through on this. I don't give a damn what our father wanted or who the next king will be. Ari, Asher, can take you to meet Dean. You can fetch me if something of actual importance happens. Finn turns to leave, pulling some leather gloves from a pocket and slapping them against his thigh. Baron, come. Oh. Baron looks to his master, whining a soft howl. He doesn't want to leave your side. Baron, get over here. Baron slowly walks over, pouting more with every step. His tail down, Asher laughs. Finn throws his arms up. I don't have time for this nonsense. I'll be downstairs. He storms off. Baron trails behind, looking back at you with indecision after each few bounds. Sorry about that. Finn can be hard-headed. I'll go talk to him. Why don't you head back to the bedroom and take a moment? Meet us downstairs when you're ready. Asher takes off towards Finn. You return to the decadent bedroom, throwing open the wooden door and taking in the beautiful room once more until a certain urge takes hold. Is there a bathroom here? I really need to go. You look over at the bed and find a folded piece of parchment on your pillow. Wait, what's that? The paper is creased and torn. Unfolding it reveals a hastily scribbled message in still wet ink. Do not trust the princes. You are in danger. Have your head around to scan the room for threats. You're alone. Who could have written this? And what do they mean, not to trust the princes? Am I not safe? Turn the note over looking for a clue about the author. Nothing. If I can't really trust Asher and Finn, it means I can't tell them about this note. So what do I do? Hide it under your pillow. You fold the note back up and stash it under the piles of thick down pillows on your bed. I don't know who to trust. You take a deep breath, worried and fearful of this new world. I can't stop now. I'm here. And I'm ready to meet Dean, the demon I'll be spending the next month with. Oh, come on. I mean, the chapters... Hey, you know what? I'll say this. I mean, we're up to chapter 5. It feels like we're up to chapter 10. Each one of these chapters has been a good 30 minutes. Well, most of them. But pretty much, I mean, I gotta give them a round of applause. They've actually done fairly well with the amount of content we've got today, so... To the point I kind of fell behind, and then also just my birthday, and kind of being really kind of depressed, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, anyway. Got a little depression. And just today was shit. I mean, everything I counted on just was shit. And I went to Starbucks. Okay, your free coffee doesn't exist. Hey, I got an email right here proving it does. Yeah, but we can't do nothing with that email. It literally says 1 day only on my thing. I came here right when you opened. I couldn't have gone to any other Starbucks. I couldn't have gone to anywhere else to use this before coming here. So you can't tell me I fraudulently used a coupon that's supposed to be preloaded on my account. It's my birthday. Here, would you like my license? Like, what would you like? It doesn't matter. Like, what? Then you tweet Starbucks. I tweeted them, and then I waited a couple hours. No reply. So I deleted the tweet. I copy and pasted it. Posted it again. No reply. Did the same thing for like 3 times yesterday. No reply whatsoever. I filed a complaint with their system, got an automated response. Yesterday was just completely and utter shit. And pretty much, you know, I live with 2 special needs brothers that I take care of. They don't know, I mean, they're special needs, so they don't give a flying that it's my birthday or was. So, you know, aside from the fans, you know, you guys watching saying, you know, hey, happy birthday, not even my own friends. My own friends didn't even say happy birthday. I'm trying really hard not to take that personal. I mean, I'm not a huge birthday person, but at the same time, not even my own friends. And like I said, I don't really have any family left. So, like, that's one of the reasons why I was really struggling yesterday to do content, to do other things. And it was just, it kept... I guess the best way is snowballing, is about the best way to put it. It kept snowballing. So, yeah, I mean, it snowballed and snowballed and snowballed and snowballed. And then also being sleep deprived, I pushed all yesterday before, because I was all, you know, I was going to try and get done so I could at least have the evening to myself. And yeah, just, I do apologize. I mean, that's about the only thing I can do, because, you know, you guys didn't do nothing wrong, but I failed as a content creator to get all of the content out yesterday. And I know what people are going to say, no, it's okay, it was your birthday, or no, it's okay, you're human. But people, again, people don't treat you like you're human, so. Enough ranting, that's, I'm done ranting. With that being said, we at least got Court, Mermaids, and Vampire Girl done. I now have to work on Twice the Ground, Rake, and Recluse. Plus, we have choices later today. So, clearly, as you can tell, today is going to be full of a lot of stuff. And I was, in a way, I'm kind of falling behind because I was going to work on Diamond Editions sometime today or Saturday, and now I'm behind, so. And then also stream on top of it all, and at least try and have some, I don't know, release from the crap. So that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Add on description below links to social media or Discord if you'd like to support me and my content. And without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace!